Hello, crew. Welcome to Action Rock Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Today, French oi music. Beton Arme, Renaissance. Mom, you're right. I should never flunked French in the 7th grade. Now I regret it. I have no idea what they're singing about. It's French. It's oi. Oi is soccer hooligan music. You know, where you hear soccer hooligans chant, and it's cool as hell. I love it. In other music I've listened to with soccer hooligan chanting background vocals, in my limited experience, that would be Checkered Past, the band with Steve Jones from the Sex Pistols, with I didn't do the other guy, the singer. And I like it because of Steve Jones and the rhythm section from Blondie. And it was a cool band. They had that kind of background vocals. And of course, some Tubo Negro. Where's my Tubo Negro? Tubo Negro sometimes has soccer hooligan background vocals. Especially when you go to the show and the crowd starts singing, I Have Erection. Don't even need the band. The crowd sings it. You're at with a really cool crowd, and they start singing I've Got Erection before the show starts. You're in for a good time. That's all I'm saying. So, but I oi, skinhead, and of course, I read about skinheads being a little bit conservative, whatever. And I am assured that these guys are not, and that the current oi scene is a positive. Like I said, I don't speak French. I don't know. I cannot vouch for what the lyrics are. They claim that the lyrics are positive and about unity. Cool. All of us should be. Positivity and unity. Heck yeah. And, so the music is accessible. It's not very thick to me. And, it just drives along. No ballad breaks. You wanna just get your testosterone up and run through a wall? This is a good release for that. The band name stands for Reinforced Concrete. Of course, in my flunking 7th grade French, I thought it was something like army. That's not what this means. It's a different language, folks. Go figure. I have an international audience, and your guys are going, you're an idiot, Mr. May. Yes, you're right. At least to foreign languages. Nothing. Okay? And my command of English is sometimes debatable. So the band name is, in English, Reinforced Concrete. And, I looked up some of the song lyrics, song titles, I didn't work that hard. But for the song titles, fairly innocent, Stations of the Cross, At Night, for Italian for Life. They're trying to fool us and give us an Italian song title. One of my favorite songs, I kept 3 songs of the 11. Levy Toy, if I'm even close, which means get up in English. PFA, it's initials. It translates. No idea what it stands for. And Yanut, in English, meaning at night. Those are the 3 songs that I saved for my YouTube likes for later. Read a nice interview with the guys from Beton Arme, if I said it right. And, about the oi scene in Montreal, Canada. They're from Montreal, Canada. And, they go between Paris and Montreal. Montreal speaks a lot of French. Is spoken in Montreal, Quebec. So, sounds like they're having a good time. They're in a scene. And gee, I screwed up. I forgot to look up who I need to thank. I was reading a Puffer review, the band Puffer. And I did a Puffer review. Give me a second. Shouldn't be too buried here. Here it is. No, that's not it. There it is. This record. So when I was reading a review of this record, who is also from Montreal, not Oi Boy. This is not Oi Band. This is a different kind of punk. The reviewer referred to Beton Arme. Oh, I get this. And Buffer, both from Montreal on the same day or about the same time. So, whoever that reviewer was, I apologize. I did not prepare for this review well enough. He referred to this record, which woke me up and went, that sounds interesting. I think I want to listen to that record. And I did. And I love it. I do love it. All 11 songs, 23 minutes. Don't understand a word of it. There's one section in Montreal that suspiciously sounds like English, but I'm sure it's not. It sounds like they're singing "Falling Off My Tree" or something like that. Probably not that. It's probably meaning something else in French that I flunked thoroughly in 7th grade, and they banned me from ever taking French again. And I haven't. So, real fun. Even if you don't understand a word like I didn't, it's fun. Soccer hooligan background vocals are fun. My God, why haven't that taken off in America? I have no idea. It's fun. Talk about the testosterone overload. I mean, as close as we've gotten in America, Judas Priest singing United from the British Steel album. That was kind of close. Defenders of the Faith, also from Judas Priest. That's kind of close to Soccer Hooligan vocals. This is a real thing. And, you know, and I betray my ignorance of soccer. They tried to get me to like soccer back in the 60s, early 70s, because they warned us yellow munchkins, you better learn to like soccer, it's the world sport. And we looked at a middle-aged man trying to tell us this and went, you're full of it. Baseball, football, maybe basketball. That's it. And yes, that's what I still am. You know, well, flip baseball and football. And American football season is about to start. People are already being lost for the season for American football in training camp. Yeah, those hamstrings are tearing and everything else. They haven't even really begun to hit yet. That is what soccer hooligan music should be used for. American football. You don't hit anyone in soccer. Hit someone in soccer, they and throw a card at you. You're bad. American football, that's the point. Good job. You was slow to get back up. Good job. American football coming back for another season. I haven't seen the high school kids with the pads yet, but it's coming. August is here. They're all getting ready for football at American football. I know I have an international audience, but American football, put helmets on, put a bunch of pads on, and run into each other at top speed and see if you get back up. I'm able to walk today with that much of a limp because my mother would not allow me to play American football. Thank you, Mom. I didn't appreciate it at the time. But since I'm not even 160 pounds now, at this age, clearly, I didn't have to heft to play with the bigger kids in American football. I would have been hurt long term, and many are. Most are, if you even played 1 or 2 seasons of even high school football. You get hurt. Your body's not built for that. But boy, it's fun to watch. Come on, America, catch on. You know, yeah, the fights in the stands and everything else, that's fun. But, come on, let's do some chanting. Tell the Pittsburgh Steelers they suck. In harmony, in chanting. That would freak people out if we started to do that in America. It'd be fun. Also, a point of, hey, you're worried about the music. The music, well, they say it's hardcore and all that. I found it very accessible. In my limited experience with punk, oi, this is my first real oi experience. I heard a touch of Motorhead, maybe from this record. Musically, instrumentation. I heard a touch of, was it Another Perfect Day? Yeah, that's it. Motorhead. I heard a bit of clang, clang, clang. And YouTube, when the 23 minutes was over, they usually try to palm off a Motorhead song right after. About 70% of the time it was Motorhead. Two Bro Nico once. And I didn't bring it down. I think it's still behind me. The Labrini Girls. They try to say, hey, Labrini Girls matches this. Listen to that. All good. So, at least that's what YouTube hears. Hey, you just finished listening to this? Listen to Motorhead. Maybe some Turbo Nico. The Labrini Girls? And of course, I turned it off because I'm reviewing this. Spent a day listening to Beton Arme, Reinforced Concrete, Renaissance. Fifth release, I think, the way I'm counting. And they were formed in 2018. Great fun. Here on YouTube, of course. Beton Arme, Renaissance. I think you'd be surprised to like oi music. French. In French. Oh boy, howdy, it's French. Oi music. Hey, it isn't like I understand every lyric sung in English either. I just run along with the music and that's it. Because if I don't know what you're talking about, why do I like the song? I just like the music. So, I can't even pretend to understand what they're saying. Loved it. Loved it. Love it. With no past tense. Current. Love it. Okay? And save 3 songs. So I can hear more of this at some point in the future when I put on my YouTube Music Shuffle feature of those songs I really like. Those 5,000 songs there's songs I like. Then there's songs I really like. And 3 I really like. So that's what I have for you about Reinforced Concrete. Or they say in French, I imagine, Beton Arme. I may have the wrong emphasis on the vowels, but like I said, I flunked French very thoroughly. You like this video? Give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. Ring the notification bell. And listen. Go on YouTube and find this and the other releases from Beton Arme. And come back. Do you appreciate oi music? French. Very French. Oi music. If you speak French, or just French, I don't speak it, and able to communicate in English, because if you in the comments speak French at me or white French at me, I'm not going to know what you're talking about. But you can translate. Yeah, is this really as positive as they claim it is? Positive in unity? Is there exceptions to that? Throw us a clip. And is the lyrics cool? I hope they are. I'm sure they are. It relates in action rock, garage rock, and classic and legacy bands. Come back here to Action Rock Corner. Oi music. At this age, I'm listening to Oi music and I loved it. I'm enjoying this exercise of doing this channel for you. It's a lot of fun. And I hope you play along. Try some Oi. Go ahead. It's fresh. French. Oi. It's cool stuff. And remember, fresh music is as important as fresh food. Have fun with your music. This will freak the neighbors. Soccer hooligan gang vocals. I love soccer hooligan gang vocals. I adore it. Everyone, every group of men, women too. Can women sing gang vocals like men? I think it's a two-strone thing. You gotta do the deep voice. I think it's a male thing. The female voice can't duplicate it. Lots of fun. Check it out. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.